right, man. I want to get to this. Keith Thurman did an interview on Fight Hype, and he talked about how Crawford would smash Spence again, and that he said that he had beat Errol Spence in under 6 rounds. So he said that Spence don't even get past 6 versus him. You know what I'm saying? And my thing about it is, can't nobody who had opportunity to fight somebody, you know what I'm saying, turn around and discredit people. See, I just did a video about a new UA. I don't know when I'm gonna put it up, right? I don't know when I'm gonna put the video up, but I just feel that you shouldn't be talking on either one of these guys. Well, I looked at him at the press conference and I really couldn't tell if he's on my bud. I really couldn't tell. I mean, Spence, I really couldn't tell if he was something. I really couldn't tell if at the press, but at the ring walk, he just didn't look confident. You could tell, and I said he's in trouble and all this. Any other top welterweight would have beat him that day, and like I said before, why didn't you never get in the ring with him? That's all I'm saying. You had opportunities to get in the ring with Crawford, Spence, and this is why PBC is going down the drain. These are these hoe ass fighters that a new UA speak for. I'm gonna translate in America. I'm gonna translate for y'all. These are these hoe ass fighters that he speak of. I say it again. These are them hoe ass fighters that he speak of. These are these soft fighters that he speak of. I just saying, dog. I just saying. And these dudes, they got this soft mentality. Everybody, want to wait till, somebody come to the buffet and, wait till somebody come to the buffet, eat the food. They want to eat cold food. What I mean by that is they don't ever want to be the first person to do something. They want to see somebody, had cheeks in their armor first or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. They want to wait for dudes that had chinks in their armor and all that type of shit. None of these dudes want to get in there and be the first to do nothing. None of these dudes don't want to be the first to do nothing. So, but yeah, y'all can tell by the ring walk that he wasn't missing. His trainer was the one warming up, and he was more confident than Errol Spence and yada and all that shit, man. Keith Thurman shouldn't say anything. He ran for both of these dudes for years. He shouldn't say nothing. It should be legal for him to give his opinion on guys that you refuse to fight. You had the whole division in your hand. You was the top fighter in the division after Mayweather ducked you. You felt that Pacquiao ducked you. You felt like Paulie didn't want to fight you when he had the belt. AB didn't want to fight you when he had the belt. Madonna literally pulled out, didn't fight you. And then you got a position and did the same shit that they did. You got in position and did the same shit that they did. Come on. I just feel like, media shouldn't even ask him. Media shouldn't even ask him about nothing pertaining to Spencer Crawford. He said, I don't know if, Crawford will fight again or Spencer fight again, but he did some legendary stuff. He took a leap of faith that your scary ass was scared to do. That was supposed to be you and Spence in that ring many years ago for all the belts. And you ran off. And now they sacrifice your ass to Tim Tszyu because that's exactly what happens. That's crazy. So, but he won't make it past 6 with me. Look at your ass now, bro. Like, get up out of here. Well, Sean Porter would have beat him on that night. This guy would have beat him on that night. Well, guess what? He didn't look too good. A lot of people said he didn't look too good versus old buddy. Versus Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia still couldn't beat him. And Terence Crawford, Errol Spence knew he had no chance in that fight. He knew he had no chance. And if something was seriously wrong with him, um, if something was seriously wrong with him, they wouldn't have no problem running that rematch back. They knew it would be a better fight. They'd be out here saying, yeah, I had a, crack fibula going into the ring. You know what I'm saying? They'd be making some excuse. They know he couldn't beat him. They before the fight or after the fight. They did everything leading up to the fight to discredit Terence Crawford. They did everything to end the fight to discredit Terence Crawford. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it all the way funky. They did everything leading up to the fight to discredit Terence Crawford. And they did, even before the fight was made, discredit him. And then, Errol Spence talked all that shit at the press conference. His trainer talked all that shit at the press conference. His friends and family talked all that shit at the press conference. And he knew he knew the minute he seen Terence Crawford at welterweight that his ass was going to be grass. He knew it. So Keith Thurman really shouldn't be saying nothing. Because that could have been you fighting both of those guys in there and you went away. You went away like the Avatar Last Airbender. And then he vanished. For 100 years, Keith Thurman stayed in Nepal pussy whipped. Shit is hilarious, dog. Shit is hilarious. It is hilarious, dog. But like I continue to say, dog, he would make it past 6 with me. Where was his energy at 4, 5, 6 years ago? Nowhere to be found. And what make it even so worse, bro, is that he was in the position to be this. He was in a position on the come up, calling everybody else out, yelling and kicking and screaming. And my boy TB say, kicking and screaming. Talking about he wanted Paulie at the press conference, pulling up on everybody. He wanted a shot. He wanted this shot. He wanted that shot. And then when he got almost to the top of the mountaintop, then he vanished. Then he quit. Then he didn't want to do it no more. But you know how I knew this nigga really wasn't injured like that? Because as soon as Manny Pacquiao, said he'll fight him, here he come out of an abyss. And that's why PBC failed. That's why PBC failed. That's why PBC failed, bro. That's why I failed. That's exactly why I failed. Because they rewarded suckers. They rewarded suckers. That's exactly why they rewarded suckers. They rewarded suckers. No ifs, ands, buts about it. They rewarded suckers. Yup, they rewarded suckers. They rewarded suckers. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But, given his opinion, it should be banned. His opinion on fight should be banned. His opinion on fight should be banned. On things involving Spencer Crawford. And the rumor is he supposed to get the winner of Spence and Zoo. And, supposed to get a title shot or whatever. But the problem with that is this, bro. People saying, what if, Keith Thurman win? Then no title on the line. They don't expect Keith Thurman to win. Keith Thurman is being given up as a sacrificial lamb. That's what's going on. Keith Thurman is being given up as a sacrificial lamb. That's what's happening. He being given up as a sacrificial lamb. So it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.